To Ms. Mindayan for 5 minutes, please.
Thank you very much, Madam Chair, and thank you to the Minister for appearing once again at committee. Always a pleasure to see her here. I did have a question picking up on that conversation. Looking at the statistics over the last year, when we look at February 2020 compared to February 2021, we've seen exports increase by 4%. We've actually seen a 57% increase in exports since April 2020. And as Minister, you pointed out earlier in a conversation, Canada is number 2 in foreign direct investment attractiveness, according to this most recent index from Kearney's, which was released a few weeks ago. Perhaps, Minister, you can explain a little bit what industries you think are driving this impressive economic result, and if you think that we need to be continuing along this same path, and if so, how you plan to do so in the short and medium term.
I want to thank the honourable member for that question, and those numbers are right. We are seeing that the work that Team Trade Canada is doing to support our businesses and the agreements that we have around the globe is really providing the market access, enabling businesses. We're creating the environment so that businesses can be competitive and to prosper. We are seeing businesses grow in the knowledge economy and exporting around the world. We are seeing an incredible number of clean tech companies. And the reason I keep using France is just that it's just recent in my mind, because it's a virtual trade mission that we just did a couple of weeks ago, and it was completely focused on sustainable growth and on the environment. And they're very proud that a Canadian company like Ballard is providing the first hydrogen buses. I mean, for a city in France, looking at circular economy businesses. That is able to grow. Take a look at Carbon Cure. It's a wonderful business based out of Atlantic Canada that is exporting its technology into the U.S. and into Singapore, for example, where those infrastructure projects are being done, but doing so in a way that is much less carbon intensive. So we have these incredible Canadian companies, and the Team Trade Canada in the Trade Commissioner Service, in EDC and BDC, in Invest in Canada, the Canadian Commercial Corporation are really working very, very focused to help our Canadian exporters grow and to grow into those international markets. And Canadian business growth means jobs for Canadian companies here at home.
Absolutely. And another colleague earlier in this session mentioned reading the budget and looking for things to support our small and medium-sized businesses as they export. And I was particularly thrilled to see the $4 billion investment in our digital strategy. We know that getting our small businesses online will help them export to the world. Is there anything you wanted to share about that new program that just came out in the budget?
Yes, well, thank you. We talked about what it does for businesses, but the other part of this investment, which is a really important one, is getting almost 30,000 young people trained and to give them the job experience of helping Canadian small and medium-sized businesses go digital. We're really looking forward to working with small businesses and with those very young people to give them the opportunity. So not only are we helping businesses grow, but we are also addressing one of the groups of people who we want to see supported coming out of this recession, this COVID recession, and that is our dynamic young people. So very pleased to have the $4 billion investment to help our businesses grow, but also to provide those very excellent opportunities to Canada's young people.